Over 800 years ago, a Muslim engineer from Mesopotamia, which is now part of Turkey, had an idea. He built a giant mechanical elephant with moving figures and drum sounds powered by water and weights, and designed to represent India, Egypt, Persia, and China. MIT engineers didn't find this in the 20th century. It wasn't widely known. But historians today call Al-Jazari the father of robotics. So what did they know that we don't about this guy who built an elephant clock in the 12th century? What can we learn from him today, and what does it mean for our future? This is the story of the amazing engineer Al-Jazari and his incredible lost tech. We are starting a history series on great minds from different cultures to show that brilliance knows no race, religion, or gender. The first name in this series is Al-Jazari. But who was he? Well, not much is known about his life. But we do know he was born in 1136 in a place called Jazari, which is near Mosul in modern-day Turkey. At that time, the region was part of the Great Abbasid Caliphate, one of the largest empires in history, known for its art, science, and culture. When Al-Jazari grew up, the area was ruled by a Muslim dynasty called the Artakad dynasty. And in around 1170, when he was around 30 years old, he became the chief engineer. This put him in charge of building projects like grand palaces, mosques, and gardens for the king. There, under the ruler's patronage, Al-Jazari wrote his most famous book, the Book of Knowledge of Ingenious Mechanical Devices. He finished it in 1206 and dedicated it to the king. It included descriptions of over 50 inventions, many with detailed diagrams and instructions for making them. Amazingly, these designs were way ahead of their time. Many historians call him the father of robotics and mechanical automation. So how did he do it? Let's find out. In this episode, we're going to talk about 4 amazing inventions by Al-Jazari. First, we'll look at his robots. Then, we'll discuss the elephant clock. After that, we'll explore how he made washing machines. And finally, we'll uncover how he shared his knowledge. No, too, he built actual robots. Al-Jazari was fascinated with creating machines that could move and perform tasks automatically. In fact, he created some of the earliest robots ever, long before the word robot was even coined. He was inspired by watching the movements of humans and animals, and then tried to recreate them in his machines. For example, he built mechanical musicians that could play drums on a floating boat. These robots were designed to be entertainment for the kings and nobles in the royal palaces. They were able to move and dance thanks to a system of levers, cranks, and cams that controlled their arms and legs. How does this work? Well, let me explain. Imagine a cam is a piece of wood with a special shape on it. As it rotates, it pushes against a lever arm, causing it to move up and down. By carefully adjusting the shape of the cam and the position of the arm, you can control exactly how the arm moves. This type of programmable logic was developed centuries before the first computer was invented. To make the drummers play music, Al-Jazari used a series of cams and levers to control the rhythm and timing of their movements. This allowed the musicians to play a variety of different songs and rhythms, entertaining their audiences for hours. No. 3. Invented the iconic elephant clock. One of Al-Jazari's most famous inventions was the elephant clock. It was a giant automated clock that was designed to symbolize the cultures of different parts of the world, such as India, Egypt, Persia, and China. To make the clock, he used floats, weights, and the flow of water to tell the time. This was a very innovative way to keep time, as it didn't rely on things like gears or springs that other clocks used. In fact, it was so advanced that it wasn't until the 18th century that Western Europeans rediscovered how to make water clocks. Jazari described how the clock worked in his book, saying, "I made also a water clock in the form of an elephant. Its trunk is raised every half hour, and it pours water into a ewer and repeats this every 15 minutes." The elephant clock was more than just a clock. It was a marvel of design, diplomacy, and engineering. Each movement of the clock was a testament to Jazari's genius, and it remains one of the most iconic inventions of the Muslim Golden Age. If you are enjoying the content and want more stories like this, please subscribe to stay updated. You will only get smarter, and it's free. Number 4. Early hygiene automation. In addition to his other inventions, Jazari also designed several devices related to hygiene, including an early version of an automatic hand-washing machine. He placed these machines in the palaces he worked on so that guests could wash their hands without needing servants to help them. The device worked by using levers and siphons to pour water from a basin into the hands of anyone who pulled on a rope. Once the hands were full, the user would then press a button to release the water. This simple yet effective design was likely inspired by the importance of cleanliness in Islamic culture. The Hadith, which are sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, teach Muslims to maintain personal hygiene. For example, one hadith says, "Whoever is blessed with water, he should wash his face, hands, and head, for water is the means to remove dirt and lust." Jazari's hand-washing machine was an early example of technology that helped people follow this teaching. By automating the process of washing hands, he reduced the need for human interaction and ensured that guests could easily maintain their cleanliness. While the hand-washing machine may seem like a small invention compared to the elephant clock, it was an important contribution to public health and hygiene. It shows that Islamic civilization during the Golden Age was not only a time of great scientific and technological advancements, but also a period when everyday life was greatly improved through innovation and design. Number 5. Shared his knowledge like open source. Jazari was not only a brilliant inventor, but also a generous teacher. He wanted to share his knowledge and help others learn how to make his amazing creations. In his book, The Book of Knowledge of Ingenious Mechanical Devices, he described each of his inventions in detail and explained how to make them. He didn't just give the basic idea, he provided enough information for someone to actually build one of his creations. This is why many historians consider him to be the father of robotics and mechanical automation. He laid the groundwork for how machines can move and perform tasks, which inspired generations of inventors who came after him. In fact, some historians believe that Leonardo da Vinci was inspired by Jazari's work, especially his designs for robots and flying machines. Jazari's book was translated into many languages and used by engineers and inventors all over the world. Even today, modern engineers refer to his designs and ideas. By sharing his knowledge so openly, Jazari helped to advance science and technology and inspired countless people to follow in his footsteps. Number 6. Why it matters today. The amazing thing about Jazari's inventions is that he created them long before electricity was invented. Yet the way he used cams, levers, and programmable logic to make his machines work is similar to how robots and automated systems work today. This shows that his genius was not limited by the tools he had, but was based on his ability to observe, think, and innovate. What's more, his philosophies align with important topics in automation, ethical engineering, and open learning, showing us the way forward. Firstly, Jazari's work highlights the importance of observation in scientific thinking. He was inspired by the natural world and human activities, and then tried to recreate them through his inventions. This approach of studying nature and trying to understand its laws is a key part of the scientific method. Secondly, Jazari valued sharing knowledge and helping others learn. He didn't keep his inventions secret or try to control who had access to them. Instead, he wrote books and shared his ideas freely. This belief in open learning is essential for the progress of science and technology, because it allows people to build on each other's ideas and work together to solve problems. Finally, Jazari's inventions remind us that it's possible to create amazing things with simple tools. He didn't have computers or advanced machinery, yet he created robots, clocks, and other devices that amazed his contemporaries and continue to inspire us today. This 800-year-old robot shocked MIT engineers, and it ran on water. Jazari's inventions prove that brilliant ideas and innovations are not limited by the time or tools available. They are shaped by curiosity, creativity, and a desire to understand the world around us. As we look back at the legacy of this amazing engineer, we are reminded that anyone with a passion for learning and a willingness to explore new ideas can make a lasting impact on the world. So what do you think? Are you impressed by Jazari's inventions? Do you think it's important to share knowledge and ideas openly? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe for more awesome stories and check out this video next. See you there.